ozu nwanne anyị nwoke bụ Odera Nwobu anataga na Naịjirịa dịka nsị wee gwaba unu na mbụ. O wee bụ na sinsi ya nwere ogologo oge ahụ ozi pụtara na Naịjirịa, ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ a na-akọ n'elu na-akọ n'anị asị na autopsy result ya pụtalụnụ na poison ka enyere nke a ji mee nke ọzọ. M wetakwara unu ewetara m unyi ebe a wee sị unu na m adịrọ sure maka na as far as I'm concerned na ife anụnwa abụrụ from right source, na o kwesịrị isi n'ọnụ nwa agwataghị ya maọbụ ezinụlọ be Odera Nwobu. Ụmụnne m wee wetasị ya bụ akụkọ anwa n'iru akwụkwọ anụnwa, na ọ bụrụ na ị na-esonyelu m ọfụma ị ga-afụ ebe m nwetara ya bụ akụkọ update ya. Nke a bụzi nnọọ update na ihe gbasara ya bụ ma autopsy ma ihe niile ka o si wee mee, ka o si wee ma result ka ihe niile si wepụta n'ọnụ ndị kwesịrị ikwu ya nye maka mma gbanye gị kịta anụnwa ị na-ege na-atụsị ya inwe ebumnobi tinye na comment section maka barụ ka gbasara ozi ya ngwa.
So, coming to Odera's death, I'm the funeral parlor, the undertaker that partake in repatriating the body. And on the eve of the picking up the body, when I got to the forensic pathology, I got the body to be transferred to my own mortuary, and I got everything right. But within that time, there's a lot of speculation, controversy concerning his death, which I told the person that employed me to do the work that we should run another test to know what exactly transpired, what exactly is the cause of death. So I called a professional, the best #1 in South Africa, the forensic doctor, that ran a private autopsy in my mortuary. And even during the autopsy, during the examination, or how do I put it, there's a lot of things the doctor complained, like Odera, he has a very large heart, and there's a kind of excessive alcohol in his system, and a lot of things. Then I asked him, is there anything contradicting about his death? He said no, that is a kind of, is it natural death, because there's no how do I put it? Because this is not my field. There's not much like poison, but there's excessive concussion, like drinking, mix a lot of things. I don't know what exactly, but they can perceive a lot of things. And from there, he said he will relate to the former doctor, and they will give out the result, which the result never said anything. What I'm saying in the social media poison never said like there's a direct poison that killed Odera, but it says a kind of during the when he was diagnosing Odera, that a kind of large heart and excessive alcohol. That's a mixture of a lot of things. I think that's exactly what I overheard, because at the end of the day, I didn't go through the result. The final result, I didn't go through it because it's a private something. It's not something I'm going to. It's very confidential.
Yeah,
that's how
don't go there because family did not give us power. This power, just only what will come here to debunk. Nobody poisoned him. He died by what he put his hand put in his mouth.
They took the food, the content of the food in his stomach, some part of his liver, and kidney. They took toxicology, which when the results come back, there's nothing like food poisoning. There's nothing like food poisoning, if I may say. There's nothing like food poisoning. Which, if you people still want to talk to the doctor, I still have access and phone number of the doctor. You can still call the doctor that did the second autopsy, the forensic doctor.
If I make more. Anyway. Yeah, you will more on that. Just give the doctor's number to the family only. You don't need to give it to the family only. The second autopsy result that analyzes everything, I gave it already to the pastor, who happens to be the eldest brother of Odera. So the reason I called you is because of they are trying to paint untouchable black. The people that saw that he's doing well more than them. Nothing more.
That's jealous.
Nothing more. Jealousy.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Okay, so I've gone through the autopsy results of our brother, Odera Nwobu. So I made a conclusion from there, from the 2 autopsy results that were posted. So it appeared that Odera has been a known chronic hypertensive patient for quite some time. Drug compliance is what I won't be able to say. What I mean by drug compliance is whether he's been taking his drugs as was advised by his doctors or not. I wasn't with him, so I don't know him. So I don't know whether he has been taking his medication. But from what I saw in the autopsy result, it appears clearly that he has not been compliant with medications. Okay, so because the result of the autopsy shows that the heart is very much enlarged.
That what?
That what? Very much enlarged. The heart.
The heart.
The heart. The heart is very much enlarged, and in medicine we call it cardiomegaly. There is hypertrophic concentric cardiomegaly over there. So cardiomegaly is something that can pick someone off at any point. When you hear that someone is walking on the road and all of a sudden the person slumped and died, cardiomegaly can cause it. Enlarged heart. Okay. Then the other side, there is also the possibility from the autopsy result that there was injection of some what we call aphrodisiacs. Aphrodisiacs is things that help people to be more active and
please, doctor, leave that area. That
no, I'm not going.
Yeah,
not
please.
Going there.
Please don't
I'm
go
not
there.
going there. Yes. So that's what is seen in the autopsy results.
I have a question. Let me. Yeah, go ahead.
The most important thing from that autopsy result is the concentric cardiomegaly. The left ventricular part of the heart. The left ventricle is very, very enlarged. Very, very enlarged. And that alone can cause sudden death. Which, of course, as a doctor that is working in a teaching hospital, I've seen cases like that many times. So it is not something that anybody would be so surprised about. Judging the autopsy results and also looking at the medical history of Odera. I don't know if it's what I'm saying.
I have a question. Everybody had you. A question. Do you traces any atom of somebody poisoning him, any poison intake?
No. There is no indication of any form of poison from someone. There is no indication of any form of poison from someone, or that someone poisoned or someone injected something into his drink or into his food or anything. There is no indication of that from the autopsy result I saw. Okay.
Do you have the two autopsies, the first one and second one, or the only one? Yes. Which one do you have?
You sent the two of them to me.
The two of them, right?
Yes.